Hey guys, Gaming in Bed with you here, and we're gonna play, no, we're gonna learn some Hearthstone. That's what we're gonna do this video. I'm gonna teach you the very simple mechanics in this video. This may be a 1 or 2 part tutorial. Haven't decided yet, but yeah, let's go through it. Let's see what we can learn. Let's see if we can add some new players into this awesome community that we have here. It's a great game to play. We're gonna hit launch. We're gonna see what's going on. Let me find my charger really quick. Let me see, turn off the caps lock. Alright, so great game. First thing you see, your daily quests. I have 2, you do them, you earn some gold. The gold can be used for plenty of things. First thing you see is the beginning screen. So, a Hearthstone. It's a collectible online card game that you play with friends, or you can play against the computer AI. Normally people play against friends, but to earn the cards that you get not out of the packs that you bought, you have to play against the AI so you can level up your characters. If I go into new deck, here are all the classes. You can play as a warrior, a shaman, a rogue, paladin, hunter, druid, warlock, mage, and priest. Those are the 9 classes you can play on, or play as, and you can only use class-specific cards. If you want to play as a warrior, you can only use warrior cards, and something called neutral cards, and if you want to play as a priest, you can only use priest and neutral cards. That's how it works. You cannot mix cards. So once you get in the game a little bit and you've unlocked all the heroes, there's a thing called the arena. It's sort of like a draft format where you pick out of 3 random classes and you draft. They show 3 cards 30 times, you build a 30 card deck, and then you play against random people, and you win as many games as possible until you lose 3, and then your arena run is over, and then after that, you get your prizes based on the amount of games that you won. It's all in great fun. Your first arena run is free though, but after that, it's either 150 gold or $1.99. Speaking of real money, you can spend real money to buy cards. I recommend doing that instead of using the gold. You do not get your money's worth. You can buy adventures as of other stuff. I have not bought any adventures yet. I don't plan. We might. I don't plan on it. Really? So let's go through your basic cards. Let's go to my collection. Let's go to one of each kind of card. And there are a couple of different things here. What's the best way to show? Can we go to neutral cards? Okay. Let's start with target dummy. In the top left corner, which is right here, we have the mana cost. You get 1 mana per turn. And this costs 0, so you can play it on your first turn, and you can play it any turn you want, because it doesn't cost any mana. On the bottom left corner, right here, we have how much damage it takes to kill the card. Oh, I'm sorry, it tells how much this card can attack for. This card has 0, and so it cannot attack. That's why it's called target dummy, because this is how much it takes to kill the card. It takes 2 damage to kill the card, and as you can see in the middle, it has something called taunt. If I get out of here, and you see in the pop-up, taunt, enemies must attack this minion. What this means is that if you have a taunt creature on the board, your opponent must attack that creature. It cannot attack anything else. They're a great thing to keep your life total from getting squashed, and it's a great mechanic. Best mechanic in the game by far. Let's move over to the Abusive Sergeant. As you can see, it costs 1. It does 2 damage, and it has 1 defense. And it has a mechanic on it. It has a Battle Cry. Battle Cry does something when you play it from your hand. So let's say you have this card in your hand, you click on it, you drag it. When you play it on the field, if it says Battle Cry, when you play the card, it will give a minion +2 attack this turn. So you pick a minion you have on the battlefield and you can give it +2 attack. The attack will be down here. And that is Battle Cry. And Abusive Sergeant, decent, it's actually cute. I like it. It's decent. 1, 2, 1 for 2, 1. It's an early game card. I guess it's supposed to be kind of squishy. I don't know. Next we have Divine Shield. We will click on this. That's no, we have Argent Squire. Argent Squire is a 1/1 for 1. It costs 1. It has 1 attack and 1 defense, and it has the mechanic of Divine Shield. The first time this minion takes damage, it ignores it, so it takes 2 attacks to actually have an effect on the creature. So the first time someone attacks it, its life points will not go down, but the second time it will deal damage. And since it's such a small thing, I assume it will die the second time around. Next mechanic, I guess next card, we have Clockwork Gnome. And this is a 2/1 for 1, and it has Death Rattle. Death Rattle is the opposite of Battle Cry. Let's see if I can get it to pop up here. Death Rattle does something when it dies. So Battle Cry does something when it's played. When the creature is dealt 1 damage, it will add a spare part to your hand and a spare part. Spare parts are 1-cost spells with minor effects. So they're like Argent Squire, really, but I don't think any spare parts will have Divine Shield. I think that's too much. What else? Inspire. Inspire is a new mechanic from the new expansion, actually. Let's look at the card. Lowly Squire. Lowly Squire is a 1/2 for 1. I guess it blocks for you. Kind of a squish ball. Excuse me. Inspire. Inspire gain +1 attack. So what Inspire does is, Inspire does something after you use your hero power. Your hero power will be located right next to your hand, and it costs 2 mana no matter what hero. And they're different things. It does. You can deal 1 damage. One of them is deal 2 damage to yourself, but draw a card, which is great for certain kinds of decks. And this is Inspire. You gain 1 attack. So when you use your hero power, this will go from a 1/2 to a 2/2. And every time you use Inspire, while you still have this card on the battlefield, you will gain +1 attack. Which, if you have enough taunt and have enough stuff on the board to protect it, then there shouldn't be anything wrong with that. What is next? We have Charge. Charge. It is what it sounds like. It's a 1/1 for 1, early game, 1 damage card. I've played with it. It can attack immediately. It does not have Summoning Sickness, which means you don't have to wait a turn to attack with it. It's like an instant in Magic the Gathering, if you've ever played Magic the Gathering. That's a whole nother game, a whole nother world. We have Worgen Infiltrator. Worgen Infiltrator is a 2/1 for 1 with Stealth. Now, Stealth can't be attacked or targeted until it deals damage. Basically, it cannot take damage, or it cannot be targeted as for a spell until you use it. So you have to attack someone until you can use. So once you use it, then it can be attacked. It's kind of like not really a trap card, but it's something like that. It's a good card, especially with Stealth. It Stealth makes it better. Wind Fury. Yes, I feel like I should use Wind Fury more. I like it. I don't give it enough credit for really what it is. Wind Fury. The simple 1/1 for 1, young Dragonhawk. I guess it's good with Wind Fury. Can attack twice each turn. I mean, it does 2 damage a turn. Maybe you can kill something early game, or beat it down. I don't know, it's an early game card. There's nothing really you can do there. It's, it's cute. Are there any other... Silence. We have Iron Beak Owl, yes. It has Battle Cry, so it does something when it enters the battlefield, and when it enters the battlefield, it does something called Silence. Now, Iron Beak Owl is already a 2 for 2/1, which is a little squishy, but in the right situation, any card can be good. So, Silence. Silence removes all card text and enchantments. Little cough, no biggie. For example, let's say you silence Fairy Dragon. So you put silence on it. This part goes away, and this is just a simple and boring 3/2 for 2 dragon. So it's just another card. It doesn't have anything special on it. Silence can either win you the game or lose you the game, depending on your situation and depending whether it's used against you or you use it yourself. What other? Quick note, the gold doesn't mean anything, it's just fancy cards, and you can use it to get more dust. Dust is the currency in this game since you cannot trade cards. There's a crafting mode. So let's say you want to get a loot hoarder, since you haven't gotten one yet. You click on it, and you can create one for 40 dust, and you can disenchant it for 5 dust. I could create one if I wanted to. But I don't really want to right now, and I want to save my dust for when I'm really building a serious deck. And you can filter, and that is all really cool. So that is that, really. And the gold, as I told earlier, can either buy you a pack or 2, or it can get you in the arena. And the arena's kind of, it can be fun. Not my favorite thing. I like constructed. I like sitting down for a half an hour and building a deck. I will have to show you how I do that one time. That would be really fun. If I ever learn how to live stream, we might do that. I think in the next video, I think we might play a dummy game against the AI, where I use one of my decks and I run through a game. Or, if I get to watch somebody, we can do that too. But I think I'll be explaining gameplay in a video coming up. I hope you guys enjoyed this very simple, basic tutorial of this great game. It's really, really a great game. Really fun to play. Awesome things. And it's a simpler version of Magic. I assume people know what Magic the Gathering is. It's been around for 20 years. And, I don't understand it. It's not for the faint of heart. This is for the faint of heart. And I'm a faint heart. So there you go. Woo! Hope you guys enjoyed this. This is Gaming in Bed. Good night, folks.